No time for is it no time for party? Oh, Abi, there's time for party. Oh, everybody, shake it. How you guys doing? Hello, 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 hello. Is your girl again, Azizat? Guys, how you all doing? I'm here. I'm back. How you all doing? Okay. How is your roommate? How is the roommate doing, guys? Guys, I know some of us will live in our marriage, we live as roommates. You know what I mean? Roommates. You know, we stay in the marriage just as roommates. We are just roommates. Guys, how you all doing? Your girl is here again, Azizat. Azizat is here. Azizat is here. So guys, today we are talking about roommates in our marriage. Are you living under the same roof with your husband and you are having this feeling that you are just, you know, just mere roommates? We are just roommates. You know, nothing is happening between the both of you. Like, you understand what I mean? Nothing is happening. Yeah? You are just roommates. You are just living like a roommate. There are some situations, there are some marriages like that you are just living as a roommate. Okay? I know husband living as a roommate. You know, my ladies, you know I got your back. I'm always here for you. That's why I'm here today to talk about these tips, you know, we can apply in our marriage, you know, to get us out of this roommate situation. Yeah? And the first thing first, okay? The both of you, like husband and wife, you have to get yourself back together. You have to get yourself back in that marriage. Put yourself back in that marriage. Because you are out. If you are not out, you will not be living as roommates under the same roof. So, the first thing we have to do is to get our legs, our feet, body, get it back in that marriage. We have to do that. Okay? We have to get them back in the marriage. Because if you are thinking you are living under the same roof with your husband, and you guys are living as a roommate, and you are thinking of cheating, you are thinking of cheating on your spouse, that is not going to help your situation. It's not going to help you. What you really need is to get your body and soul, your two legs, get them back in that marriage. Because you want to try to save your marriage. There are a lot of marriage out there that worth saving, and there are some that they don't even worth saving. If you know your marriage is the one that worth saving, you want to save your relationship, you want to save your mind, you want to save your marriage, please and please try as much as possible to get your body and soul, every, you know, like every part of your body back in that marriage. Yes. Then we can talk about how and what you can apply, you know, to get it out of the roommate situation. Am I communicating? Yes, guys. So we have to get ourselves back in that marriage. Don't try to cheat on your spouse, because that is not going to help you. The more you go out to cheat on your spouse, the more you are taken out of your relationship, out of your marriage. Yeah, you are taking all the good ones out of your marriage. So don't think of going out cheating on your spouse, because that person you are going out cheating on your spouse with will be thinking same thing. Like, for you going out of your marriage, coming to her, you know, to cheat on your spouse, she will be thinking that you are cheating on her too. Yeah, she'll be thinking you are cheating on her too. So you don't have to cheat on your spouse because of any kind of situation maybe that you guys are going through. In as much you are still together, in as much you are still in the marriage, you don't have to cheat on your spouse. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. I know a lot of people do it, but don't try to cheat on your spouse because you guys are living as roommates. You know, if you are living as a roommate, you know, nothing will happen between the both of you in the other room, okay? Nothing will happen. But don't say because of that you want to go out and cheat on your spouse. Don't do that. Respect yourself. There are a lot of things you can do. There are a lot of things that you can apply. There are a lot of tricks that you can apply. Tips that you can use to better your relationship from roommate to soulmate. You know, if you guys are not soulmate, it's not going to lead to marriage. And now that you're married, you know, something happens and change the situation to a roommate. So cheating is not going to be the answer for you to come back as soulmate. You have to work on it. You have to work on it. And that is why I said the first tip is for you to get your body and soul back in that marriage. Stop thinking about, you know, whatever that is coming into your head. Just wave them and get yourself and body, your body and soul back in that marriage. Then you can think of any other thing that you can apply. And another thing that I think you can apply to get your man back or to get your woman back is go on a date. Yes, go on a date. Date night, whatever. Just go on a date. It might be lunch, it might be dinner. Go on a date with your husband. I know some couples, it's been very, very long they've done that. You know, maybe because of workload or one thing or the other. But try to apply this in your relationship. This will change you from your roommate to soulmate. Go on a date. And girl, listen, when you are planning to go on this date, you know, you want to go on a date to enjoy your life, try to jot down things that you think is causing issue, is causing problem in your marriage. You know, try to jot them down when you get to your date, after having lunch, you know, after then conversation will comes in, you know. Try to point out things that you know that is causing issue. And when you're trying to bring out your point, you have to do it respectfully. You have to be respectful. You have to be respectful. You have to say it nicely. You have to say it nicely. Because you're trying to save your marriage. You're trying to save your relationship. Okay? You have to be respectful. And try to bring out your points. And try to listen. Be attentive. Apply all these tricks. Don't be rude when you're trying to bring up your points. And don't try to blame anyone. Don't try to put any blame on anyone. Like the husband, don't try to put the blame on your wife. Wife, don't try to put the blame on your husband. Just try to work on a balance and meet yourself in the middle. Don't try to blame anyone. Yes. Some couple, they try to blame, you know, maybe the husband will try to blame the wife. Ah, the fault is from you. And the wife also will like, oh, the fault is from you. Don't judge. Yes, let me just say it like that. Don't judge. Don't judge. Try as much as possible to calm down, express your need, say what you think is causing the issue. Try to reach agreement. You know, that will really, really help, and it will go a long way in your relationship. Don't try to force anyone, or don't try to put blame on anyone. No, 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 no. No. Don't do that. That is not going to help the relationship. Otherwise, it will keep on creating more issue. Okay, don't try to blame anyone. No, just try to resolve things. Try to resolve issue. Don't blame anyone for anything. Don't put any blame on anyone. Okay, so that will be it. Try to go on a date night. And also, I've got, like, I'm a Muslim, I've got Muslim brothers, you know. Hey, people, don't think because you're a Muslim you can't go on a date. You know, sometimes we just get things twisted. Don't think because you're a Muslim you can't go on a date. You're a Muslim brother, you're a Muslim sister. Oh, I don't want to go on a date. There are a lot of halal restaurants. There are a lot of restaurants that can contain, that you can go. There are a lot of restaurants that you can go as a Muslim. Okay? Treat yourself. Being a Muslim does not mean you have to isolate yourself. You don't have to better your relationship. You don't have to better your marriage. Okay? Being a Muslim does not mean that. You can do better things, good things, in a respectful way. Okay? Don't isolate yourself because I'm a Muslim, I don't want them to see me. You can go out for dinner. You can go out for lunch with your husband. You know? Just to create the bond. So, please, please, and please, and please, because I'm saying this because, you know, lots of people think, I'm a Muslim don't do this, no! Excuse me. You can go out with your spouse. Being a Muslim does not mean you have to isolate yourself. Okay? You can do things other people are doing. We are people, we are human beings as well. Okay? So being a Muslim does not stop you from doing what you like doing. You know, does not stop you from going to a restaurant to have a lunch or to have a dinner. Okay? There are lots of halal restaurants. Alright guys, so that is it. And also, you know, some of you might be thinking like, oh, I'm a mother, I've got little kids, how do I go on a date? You know, I know this also it ties up to what is causing issue in relationship. You know, when you've got kids, you don't have time for your spouse. It's like, I know it's very heavy, you know, but we have to juggle things together. Think about that friend that have your interest, you know, that friend that likes you, that friend that wants the best for you. Okay, think about her. You can arrange with her to look after your kids while you go out with your husband, and you two can do same thing for your wife, for your friend as well. Okay, that is how a year in diaspora, you know, you don't have your family with you, you don't have anyone with you, you do things with friends. Okay, create time, put them in daycare, have nice time with your hobby. Okay, another one is treat your spouse as your best friend. You know, there are things that we can talk about our best friend. There are some certain things that we do with our best friend. Even some of us don't do it with our spouse. Yeah, we have to be doing things even more better that we can do to our best friend. We have to treat our spouse as our friend. If you treat your spouse as your best friend, everything will move on smoothly. Treat your spouse as your best friend. Don't talk to your spouse anyhow. Be he or she. Don't talk ill of your spouse. Be your spouse's best friend. That also will help, because especially remember, I'm emphasizing on African men, because I'm an African woman. So I'm married to an African man. So that's why I'm emphasizing on African. Try as much as possible to treat your spouse as your best friend. And another one is try to be yourself. Try to be yourself. Don't copy what you think don't copy what you think works for others. Things that work for them might not work for you. So trying to be yourself, and in your relationship, don't think it's all about you. Don't think it's all about you. You know, some relationship is me. Why not think about we? You know, if you're trying to work out your relationship, you have to think together. You have to think we, not me. Think about me. It's not going to lead the relationship to anywhere, to any good stage. You know, you want to come back as soulmates. So think about we. Okay? And be yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing yourself to others. When you compare yourself to others, it will cause issue, problem in your own marriage. Because you don't know things that others are doing that are working for them. But you're just saying it. You're just hearing it. You don't actually know what is working for them. So don't try to copy or to do things that are working for others. Try to be yourself in your own marriage, in your own relationship. Yes. Aziza says that. Yeah. Don't copy others. No. It's a no-no. Be yourself. And don't be selfish in your relationship. Don't think about you, me. No. Think about what is going to benefit the both of you. Yeah. We are trying to save our marriage here. Think about what is going to benefit the two of you. Don't be selfish. It's not just about one person in a relationship. It's about the two couple. It's about the two of you. It's about the couple. Couple means two. Defining English. Just catching cruise, guys. Okay? Think about the both of you in the relationship. Don't be selfish. Don't think about yourself only. African men, please learn. Think about your wife. Think about what is that thing that your wife wants. Not just about you. I know in Africa, men are the head of the family. But at the same time, you have to include your wife. You have to think together. You have to do things together. Because we want a happy marriage. You want to be soulmates. You don't want to be kind of like just roommates. You want to be soulmates. So start doing things that will work for the two of you, not just for you. We want love. We want love. Start thinking of what that is going to work for the both of you. Don't be selfish. Don't think about yourself and about yourself only. Okay? So, we want to come together. You know, I've said this before that this video might be a very long one, but try not to be selfish in your marriage. And another is go on vacation. Go on a trip. Yes. Go on a trip. Do different things. Stop doing same thing. Even me, sometimes, you know, I will like, oh my God, why am I doing the same thing? I will go to work, come back, sit down, maybe have a little bit of chat with my husband, we go to bed. Sit down, day in, day out. Stop, sit down, go to work, come back, sit. Oh, more, we can do things differently. Yeah? We can do things differently. It's not only go to work, come back, go to eat, go to bed. Plan, go on vacation, go on a trip, you know, see different things, see things differently. Be happy. Be happy. I know it might be hard with African men, you know. African men, they know how to calculate their money. But we have to try to push it, you know, to go on a vacation. African man might think, oh, spending money on vacation or on a trip is a waste of money. That is what they say. You know, like African man will tell you, spend money on Ali, stop. African man will tell you spending money on a trip or going on vacation or whatsoever is a waste of money. Man, no, it's not a waste of money. We are trying to save our marriage here. Okay? It's not a waste of money. Try go on vacation with your wife. Okay? To see things differently. Okay? Maybe all you need is just fresh air to touch that brain. Okay? So that things can go back to normal. 4 o'clock. Maybe that is all you need. Okay? Just fresh air. Plan trip. Go on vacation. Be romantic. Okay? And another one is be romantic.
5.
Be romantic. There are some ladies out there, there are some mommies, some, you know, once they get married, they think, yeah, they have to die everything. No.
Mommy.
There was one of my videos that I talk about packaging. We need to package ourselves. Be romantic. That might be part of, you know, in your marriage.
Mommy,
Because you think you are married, you don't have to look after yourself. No. Be romantic, you know. Treat your spouse well in the other room. Like I've said, I've got a lot of people here with me. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Treat your spouse well in the other room. Okay? Try to be romantic. Do things differently. Okay? Yeah. You know, like I'm trying to mind my words here because of, you know, people around me here. Yeah? So be romantic and do things differently. That might also help you to get your marriage back on track. And another one is learn new things together. Try to learn new things together. If your husband or your wife is the type that love dancing, just get a, you know, dancing class. Learn things together. That will also bond you, bring you back together.
Why?
That will bond you, will bring you back together. Just find out what is that thing that your spouse love doing. Okay? Try to learn that new thing together. Try to do it together. Spice it up together. Okay? Marriage is not just about one person. It's not individual. It's together. Okay? Learn things about your spouse. Do things together. Do new things together. That might also help you, you know, to bring you back to soulmates and not roommates. Learn things together. If you like, for me, I like dancing. Ooh,
Mommy,
ooh.
Mommy, why the helicopter?
I like dancing. You know what you like.
Why the helicopter?
Or you think you want to learn new thing. Or look at you, let's try this. You think that thing can bring you back together, can bond you. Do it. Do it. It will also help you to get your marriage back on track. We are trying to save our marriage here. Okay? And another one is be kind. Be kind. Another one is be kind and be attentive to your spouse. Yeah. Be kind and be attentive to your spouse. Especially men, African men. You need to be kind and be attentive to your wife. Okay? This will bond you. Be kind and be attentive. Okay? You know, don't think it's just like some men think like we are just women. We are just like, what do we need? They are not kind to us. You need to be kind to your spouse. You need to be kind to your wife. Not just African men, like men generally. But because, you know, I'm from Africa, that's why I'm emphasizing on Africa as African. So you need to be loving. Be kind and attentive to your wife. If you are discussing, listen, be attentive, try to get their point. Don't try to rush. You know, some marriage, whenever you are having discussion or over something, they try to hasten it up. Like, okay, is that what you need? Is that what they're talking about? Even they don't even understand. They are not paying attention. Be attentive to your spouse. Listen to what she has to say. Even wife as well. Listen to what your husband have to say. Listen. Be attentive. When he's trying to communicate about things with you, just sit down, calm down. Daddy, mommy, we need to be calming down. Calm down and be attentive. Calm down and be attentive to your spouse. If you pay attention to what your spouse is saying, then you get points, then you can work together, work towards it, and be a married couple. I mean a happy couple. Then we can be happy together. Please, let's try to pay attention. Be attentive to your spouse. Okay? Don't take your spouse for granted. Don't take your spouse for granted. Like I said, African men, they love to take their wife for granted. This might lead to you living this might lead to you, you know, living in the same house, on the same roof, and being as a roommate. Yeah. So what do you want to gain in that kind of marriage? If you are living together as a roommate, what do you want to gain from that kind of marriage, from that kind of relationship? What do you want to get from it? Nothing. Nothing. So don't take your spouse for granted. And another tip is surprise your spouse. Surprise! Surprise your spouse. Ladies, it's not just the men that have to buy the gift. We also can surprise our husband. Okay? I know some African men don't, it's not that they don't like doing it, but they don't see it as something necessary. Some African men don't know how to buy gifts for their wife. They don't do it. They don't do it. It's not that they don't have the money, but they don't see any reason why they have to do it, or they don't think it's necessary. Men, it is very necessary to surprise your wife. Buy gifts. Even some couple don't know the last time they buy gift for their spouse. Buy gift for your spouse.
I'm back. Whoa!
You don't have to spend all the money in your account for gifts. But when you surprise your wife, then he will know that you still have her
Whoa!
in heart, that you still love her. That is reassurance. Yes, that is reassurance that yes, I still have my marriage. You know, that also can help to bring you back, to get you out from that roommate and get you back to soulmate. Surprise your wife, buy things for her. Learn about your wife, learn about your husband. Think what is that thing that your husband loves, that he likes? What is that kind of perfume that he loves to spray, you know, that he loves to use? Some men don't know their wife, like the bra, their bra, you know, bra, the size of their bra or their undies. They don't know it. Try to learn that. Okay? If you know all this, you can surprise your wife. Then they will know, like, it's reassurance. You are reassuring them that yes, they're still your wife. This can bring you back to soulmate and get you out of that roommate situation. I hope I'm making sense. And is communication. Communication. You have to communicate. And when you're communicating, learn to communicate with respect. Communication is the key. Kokoro, Yoruba we call it kokoro. Communication is the key. Learn to communicate. Okay? Communication is the key. And when we are communicating, communicate with respect. Yes, we have to communicate with respect. Don't think, oh, yes, that one is done. This one, are you done? Hey, I need to tell you something. No, communicate with love. Communicate with respect. Yeah? Can you do what you want for him? Communicate with love. Communicate with respect. Another one is try. Because if you don't communicate, how do you want to know where you're going wrong? How? If you communicate, then you will know what leads to roommates. All the situation or what happened that leads it to roommates. When you communicate, you get to know more about yourself. When you communicate, you get to know more about yourself. So communication is very, very important in our marriage. In any kind of relationship, communication is the key. It's very, very important. And we need to learn to communicate with respect. We have to communicate with respect. When you're having communication, please don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. And if you see that the communication is not leading to anything good, just calm down and try it again some other time. You don't have to do it all in one day. Everything I'm saying now is not going to happen in one day. It takes practice. You know, the relationship that has turned to like a roommate before, you don't expect to fix it in one day. No, it will take time. But the more you put your mind to it, the more you practice all the tips, the more you think you want to add spice to your relationship, the better. It can't happen all just one day. Okay, another one is you have to work on your marriage. Yeah, like on a daily basis, like day to day. You have to work on it like day to day activity, like things you have to do every day. You have to, because we want to save this marriage, we want to save the relationship. You have to work on it. You have to work on it like every day. every day. Every day. You take it as your daily activities. You have to work on your marriage. Work out things that is working for you and work out things that are not working for you. Think about how to improve. We have to try to work on our marriage on a daily basis. Another tips is think before you talk. Yeah, think before you spit it out. Think, please, think. We need to try to control our mouths, you know. Try to say good things. Try to think before we say anything to our spouse. African men don't like to be disrespected. Mommy, they like to be respected.
Mommy, okay.
Mommy, so we have to think before we say anything.
Mommy.
So guys, we have to apply all this. We need to think before we talk to our husband. We need to think. You know, we want to bring us together. We want to get out of this situation of roommates to soulmates. You know, always remember where you started from. Apply that trick that you are using then. Apply all the trick that is making your relationship work out for you then. Apply it now. Try to work on your relationship. Try to work hard to make sure it works out for you and work out for good. Try all your possible best. You know, maybe after you must have tried all these tips, all things that you think you could, after you must have tried everything and you think you are not getting any good results, my dear sister, there is help out there. There are a lot of professionals out there that can help you. Maybe you need to talk to one of them that can help you in your relationship to stabilize your relationship. There are a lot of professionals out there. We all want the best for our relationship. I know African man will tell you, I know, I don't need therapy. But there is a way that you can talk to them and they will follow you. I know African men. I know African men. So I will not be surprised if they tell you like, no, I don't need therapy. African men don't ever, they don't think about maybe they need to go, maybe they need help or someone can talk to them. No, African men, anybody that wants to get married to an African man, you have to be ready. You have to be ready. Yeah? So really need to make sure our marriage works out. So we need to work on our marriage, our relationship on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Okay? Talk to people that can help you. There are lots of you know, relationship therapists out there. Talk to them. And if you think it's not helping, remember, as I always say, I'm not preaching any kind of abusive relationship. No. If it's not working for you, it's better to work out and be alive and be healthy rather than dying in silence in any kind of abusive relationship. Yes. So guys, as always, don't forget to comment down below. I know I've taken a lot of your time today, but don't forget, I've not even mentioned all the tips, but I'm thinking, no, this is going to about 40 or how many minutes now. Just let me stop here. Take your time. Take your time. Leave me your thoughts. You know, like I always say, we are here to learn. I'm learning from you guys because from all your comments, I read your comments, I learn from it. So leave your comments. What do you think we can do? How do you think we can navigate through a roommate situation in our relationship, in our marriage? We want the best for ourselves. Yeah? I always want the best for you guys. Yeah. When you're happy, I'm happy. We all want to be happy in our relationship. No one wants to be sad. But unfortunately, it's part of life. We can't have it all. Yeah, we can't have it all. We can't have it all. Yes. So let's try as much as possible to make sure we work on our relationship. Think of that thing you're doing. Then, and apply it now. And see how things goes for you. I'm talking about all these tips because I'm a married woman as well. I'm a mother. I know what it takes to be in a relationship, or I know what it takes to be a married woman. I know. So girl, don't give up. Don't give up. This is what this channel is all about. We encourage ourselves. We talk about how we can make our relationship work out for good. So I'm encouraging you now. Don't give up. Try more. Try before you decide that enough is enough. I think I will stop here today. And I will see you all in my next video. Don't go anywhere. I know you have taken much of your time, but don't go anywhere. Watch the one that is popping up now. Watch it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.